Human needs versus public good. Since time immemorial, there has existed a rule to treat others as you would like to be treated yourself. This principle finds its reflection not only in the Gospel but also in Kant's ethical imperative. Objections and speculations against this rule have consistently led to humanitarian catastrophes, both on an individual level and on a larger scale. Some argue that they wish harm upon themselves, and therefore, they extend the same wishes to others. Others claim that they harbor self-disdain, and as a result, they project it onto those around them. To such assertions, the response is simple: do as you please with yourself, but do not apply it to others. The collision between the needs of individuals and the greater good is a perennial dilemma that demands careful consideration. While it is undeniable that each person possesses their own unique set of needs and desires, it is crucial to acknowledge the interconnectedness of human existence. Striking a delicate balance between personal fulfillment and collective good is an endeavor that requires the utmost discernment. Blindly disregarding the well-being of others in pursuit of individual satisfaction often leads to a disheartening fragmentation of society. The pursuit of a harmonious coexistence necessitates embracing the fundamental principle of empathy and understanding. By recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, we lay the groundwork for a society where human needs and the public good are not seen as conflicting forces, but rather as intertwined aspects of a flourishing and inclusive community. It is crucial to understand that the concept of human rights is a relatively recent development. Just a short while ago, these rights were not recognized as universal, and to this day, they often remain mere declarations, void of substantial enforcement. This is the inherent paradox in our contemporary understanding of human rights. We assume them to be universally accepted, even though they are not the fundamental pillars of society but are often tacked on like decorative elements. This conundrum is further complicated by geographical disparities, with conditions varying greatly from one nation to another. Yet, even within the most advanced societies, the idea of true equality is far from fully actualized. Despite strides made in this area, there remains a clear discrepancy between the theoretical recognition of equal rights and their practical implementation. This continuing struggle highlights the constant tension between human needs and the broader public good. The greatest tragedies, as well as the most significant triumphs, often stem from the manipulation of the masses. The collective human entity can be steered towards both positive and negative ends, but regardless of the direction, the process is inherently manipulative. This concept of manipulation is not exclusive to humans, it is prevalent in the animal kingdom and we see it embodied in nature itself, as it subtly influences our actions to ensure survival and propagation. Given the inevitability of manipulation in our existence, it is essential that we acknowledge this reality. The first step towards safeguarding ourselves from destructive manipulation is the recognition of its omnipresence. Awareness empowers us to distinguish between the manipulations that drive society towards the public good and those that may lead us into situations detrimental to our individual and collective needs. It is crucial to establish an inviolable standard, a boundary that neither circumstance nor reason should breach. Such a boundary exists, it is the hierarchy of human needs. This hierarchy provides a fundamental basis for assessing the balance between individual rights and societal objectives. No public, social, or religious interest should be allowed to supersede these inherent human needs. The need for food, safety, love, and self-actualization, among others, make up this hierarchy. They serve as a kind of ethical compass, offering a clear threshold that demarcates what can be justifiably asked of individuals in service of the public good. As we navigate through the complex intersections of individual needs and societal benefits, this hierarchy should remain our steadfast guide, an unassailable boundary amid shifting socio-political landscapes. The primary purpose of governments across all nations is to ensure the fulfillment of these individual needs. Yet, they frequently morph into independent entities pursuing illusory goals, often resulting in conflicts, misuse of public funds, and widespread citizen hardship. If people recognize that governments are fundamentally meant to cater to their needs rather than engage in extraneous endeavors, society would function more effectively. However, even when this realization occurs, existing systems often provide no viable means to effect change, with democracies commonly presenting a choice between the lesser of two evils. Regardless of these complexities, there must be a standard against which all actions are measured, the hierarchy of human needs. It serves as a guiding principle, a measure of whether public policies and actions are truly serving their intended purpose, the satisfaction of human needs, and by extension, the public good. Great psychologist Abraham Maslow believed that individuals are motivated by different levels of needs, and that these needs must be satisfied in a specific order. The hierarchy consists of 7 levels. Physiological needs. These are the basic biological requirements for survival, such as food, water, shelter, and sleep. Safety needs. Once physiological needs are met, individuals seek safety and security. This includes personal safety, financial stability, employment, and a sense of stability in their environment. Love and belongingness needs. After safety needs are fulfilled, individuals strive for social connection, love, and a sense of belonging. This involves forming relationships, experiencing intimacy, and being part of a community. Esteem needs. Once the need for belongingness is met, individuals seek recognition, respect, and self-esteem. This includes developing self-confidence, achieving goals, and gaining the respect of others. Cognitive needs. This level 2 represents the need for knowledge, understanding, and intellectual stimulation. It encompasses the desire to learn, explore, and make sense of the world around us. Aesthetic needs. The aesthetic needs refer to the appreciation of beauty, harmony, and aesthetics in various forms. This includes the enjoyment of art, music, nature, and other elements that evoke a sense of beauty and pleasure. Self-actualization. At the top of the hierarchy is self-actualization, which represents the fulfillment of one's potential and the realization of personal growth and purpose. This involves pursuing personal passions, creativity, and a deep sense of meaning in life. Above the level of self-actualization, or as an integral part of self-actualization, lies the notion of helping others to achieve their own self-actualization. Maslow recognized that true fulfillment and personal growth extend beyond individual aspirations and include a sense of interconnectedness and compassion for others. When individuals reach a state of self-actualization, they often experience a profound shift in perspective, realizing the value of supporting others on their journey towards self-fulfillment. This can manifest in various ways, such as mentoring, coaching, teaching, or simply lending a helping hand. By assisting others in their pursuit of self-actualization, individuals not only contribute to the betterment of society but also enhance their own sense of purpose and fulfillment. For instance, renowned artists or musicians who have achieved self-actualization often become mentors to aspiring talents, guiding and nurturing their skills and creativity. By sharing their knowledge and expertise, they empower others to explore their artistic potential and find their own paths to self-fulfillment. Similarly, individuals who have attained self-actualization in their careers may choose to become mentors or advocates for colleagues, assisting them in reaching their professional goals. By fostering a supportive and inclusive work environment, they contribute to the growth and well-being of their peers while simultaneously fostering a sense of collective achievement. Ultimately, the act of helping others in their pursuit of self-actualization reinforces the idea that individual needs and the public good are not conflicting entities but rather interdependent aspects of a flourishing society. By uplifting and empowering others, individuals not only expand their own capacity for growth and self-realization but also contribute to the creation of a harmonious and interconnected community, where the fulfillment of individual needs aligns with the pursuit of the collective good. Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of human needs stands as an excellent starting point for any discussion, be it political, economic, or philosophical. It serves as the foundation upon which we explore the complex interplay between individual desires and the pursuit of the public good. No one possesses the right to determine that, for the sake of an often elusive notion of public welfare, an individual should be deprived of satisfying one of their essential needs. The decision to forego a particular need can only be made by the person themselves, and no one else should assume that responsibility on their behalf. First and foremost, the concept of autonomy and individual rights forms the foundation of a just society. Each person has inherent worth and dignity, and with that comes the right to make decisions about their own lives and pursue their needs and desires. This principle is reflected in numerous international declarations and conventions, such as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which emphasizes the right to freedom, privacy, and self-determination. By respecting individual autonomy, we acknowledge that each person is the best judge of their own needs and preferences. Furthermore, the diversity of human experiences and needs makes it impossible for a single entity or authority to dictate what constitutes a person's essential needs. These needs can vary greatly based on cultural, social, and individual factors. What may be essential for one person may not hold the same significance for another. Therefore, it is inappropriate for anyone to impose their subjective interpretation of public welfare on individuals, assuming they know better than the individuals themselves. Additionally, history has shown that when individuals are deprived of satisfying their essential needs for the sake of an elusive notion of public welfare, it often leads to oppression, inequality, and human rights abuses. Coercively sacrificing individual needs for the perceived greater good has resulted in authoritarian regimes and societal unrest. Protecting individual rights and allowing individuals to pursue their needs without undue interference helps to foster a more equitable and just society. Recognizing and respecting the autonomy of individuals in shaping their own lives is essential in navigating the intricacies of the human experience. While considerations of the public good undoubtedly hold significance, they should not overshadow the importance of personal agency and self-determination. The path to a cohesive society lies in honoring the inherent dignity of each individual, allowing them the freedom to pursue their needs and desires without undue interference. Only by upholding this principle can we strike a delicate balance between human flourishing and the collective well-being, fostering an environment where individuals are empowered to make choices that align with their own aspirations and values.